This is Red Carpet Fly's News on the Fly, bringing you daily unique and interesting entertainment, celebrity, and luxury news. Before we get started, you know what to do. Like, follow, and subscribe to Red Carpet Fly, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single News on the Fly episode. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I know I did. Happy work week to you all. I'm glad I have another week to speak to you guys. We are on our second week of fall-like weather here in LA, and I'm enjoying it, but I think by Friday, I will be over it. It was so freaking cold this morning. It was like 56 degrees, and I know some of you guys are thinking like 56 degrees, really, Alexi? But that is cold for LA weather. And y'all know I don't fare well in cold weather. So by Friday, I think I'm ready to get back to our regular Cali, sunny, and warm days. Anyway, let's get into these headlines. So, you guys know I'm a big House of Dragons fan, and House of Dragons season finale was on Sunday. Did you guys watch? If so, comment below and let me know your thoughts about the finale. I have mixed feelings about it. I feel like Game of Thrones and House of Dragons always gives us lackluster finales. I mean, there were some exciting parts, like the family on the brink of war, but overall, I didn't like the finale. Can we talk? Can we talk, guys? If you were a queen or king, would you send your children who are in line for succession out into the world to deliver messages? I mean, it just didn't make sense. Sorry for the spoiler, but I think it was a bad decision, and no one on her war council objected. It just seems like it was a silly mistake made by someone who doesn't know anything about war or how to lead. Anyway, while we're talking about House of Dragons, showrunner Ryan Condal promises faster pace in season 2 because we've earned it. I think that's been my biggest gripe about House of Dragons. It's its pacing. There are episodes that just drag, and I attributed that to, story development and character development. And then there are these crazy time jumps that force you to fill in like 10 to 15 years worth of story. It's very aggravating as a viewer. On top of, other things like you can't hardly see the show because it's so dark. Anywho, according to IndieWire, showrunner Ryan Condal said that's about to change. In an interview with the Sunday Times, Condal explained that the deliberate pacing in season 1 was an artistic choice, but promises that the next batch of episodes will pick up the pace. We will get to the spectacle, Condal said, but you have to understand these people's complexities before they're thrown into war. He added, Series 2 will hit the rhythms people come to expect from in the middle run of Game of Thrones, but it will have been earned, and the viewers will feel the tragedies because we put the work in. I'm glad the pacing's going to pick up because, oh my gosh, like I said, I get it. We got to understand the characters and character development, but my gosh, it was a little slow for me. I don't know about for you guys, but for me, it was a little slow. I do like the show, but I did have little gripes like that. And also, I feel like they always use the artistic choice, artistic. Anyways, I feel like they always go to that excuse of artistic choice because that's what they said also about the really darkly or dimly lighted scenes, that it was an artistic choice. So, I don't know about that. But anyways, I'm glad the pacing will pick up a bit, so I'm excited for season 2. In other news, Lotto brings out Stacey Abrams during a recent concert with an important message on voting. If you believe in my body, my choice, I need your vote. Did y'all know that we're in an election year? Well, not necessarily an election year, but it's in the midterms. And while we're not voting for the president, the midterms are just as important as the presidential election year because we are voting for the people elected into Congress and to Senate and our local offices, and will have big impacts on what President Biden can get done for the remainder of his term and on American life over the next couple of years. So Lotto is using her platform to tell people to get out and vote. Gubernatorial candidate Stacey Abrams of Georgia appeared on stage during Atlanta rapper Lotto's latest tour stop, urging attendees who care about women's rights to go vote. Rap star Lotto, born Alyssa Stevens, 23, was performing her song, P, when Abrams came out and gave a short but riveting speech on the importance of voting, reports the Jasmine brand. After holding a sign that read "My Body, My Choice" during the performance, Abrams embraced the young rapper before giving her address. In her short speech, she stated, "I'm not going to interrupt your fun. I just want to remind you that if you believe in my body, my choice, I need your vote. This is our time. This is our choice. This is our year. I need your big energy. Let's get it." You know, I said it before and I'll say it again. I really am starting to like Lotto. I don't know if she was politically active before or after becoming a rapper, but either way, I think it makes her stand out from the rest of the newer female rappers. She raps nasty, but then she can rap about things that actually matter, and it doesn't sound whack. Like my friend, well, like the friend in my head, Symphony over at Comedy Hype so eloquently stated, voting is not the only answer, but it's a powerful tool we have for change, so don't waste it. Make sure you guys get out and vote in your states. There's been a lot going on here in LA. I'm not sure if you guys know, especially with some of the LA City Council members using disparaging and racist, bigoted language to talk about Black people and indigenous immigrants from Mexico and how to dilute the Black vote through gerrymandering. It's real crazy right now, but make sure you get out there and vote, because the most impactful change you can have on the members in government are the ones that you can directly contact, which is your city council members, your Senate members, and your state representatives. Moving on, does anyone remember that Nickelodeon show called All That? Does anyone remember the sketch called Good Burger? Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. May I take your order? Yeah, that one. Well, Kenan Thompson reveals Good Burger 2 with Kel Mitchell's script is written and is closer than ever. The long-awaited sequel to the hit 90s film could be coming sooner than you think. According to Entertainment Tonight, Kevin Frazier spoke with Kenan Thompson at Brian Allen's The Griot Awards in Beverly Hills Sunday, where he gave an update on where he and Kel Mitchell are in Good Burger 2. "We are getting really close on Good Burger 2, Thompson revealed. It's going to happen, and I think it's going to happen soon. We're going to figure out when the pocket of time will be to shoot it, but it's going to happen. It's closer than it's ever been," the Saturday Night Live star added, "so I don't think anything is going to derail it." According to Kenan, they had an intimate reading session, just a couple of friends and a couple of people from Paramount and Nickelodeon, to hear the script that they've been working on out loud. And Kenan said it was funny. This would be a cool movie if this happens. Kel is a good dude. I've met him and his wife before at a gifting suite here in Los Angeles. I haven't met Kenan yet, but he strikes me as a cool guy as well. You know, I wonder why they, Hollywood, are rebooting all these 90s shows. Maybe with everything going on, they want the masses to think about simpler, less complicated times. And I love the fact that all these shows are getting rebooted, but it does strike me as kind of weird, right? Maybe it's just a conspiracy theorist in me. Anywho, would you guys see this movie? To be honest, I didn't see the first Good Burger movie. I watched All That, and I just watched that sketch. So that's how I'm familiar with Good Burger. But comment below and let me know what you guys think about this. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. If you'd like to receive text notifications of when I post News on the Fly episodes or my celebrity red carpet interviews, please send a text to 917-502-4379 and say, "I want to get fly texts." Once subscribed, you'll start receiving text messages regarding a News on the Fly episode or a celebrity interview. Also, if you have a business, product, service, YouTube channel, or social media account that you would like for me to promote on my channel, please email redcarpetfly@alexi@redcarpetfly.com to get rates for advertising. We're growing, guys. You can also find this podcast on Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeart Radio podcast platforms. Just search for Red Carpet Fly, News on the Fly podcast. Lastly, please like, follow, subscribe, and share our YouTube channel, Red Carpet Fly, and also follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Red Carpet Fly. And until tomorrow, always stay fly.